Abusia yini komo awo channel yi so aha political source trend me quiz make headlines ne jemre na EDB exumo aha AGH Politics Avenue onia ye bo ewra eye yensima ansana no subscribe to the channel emame yame show so why inside emame ya na will leave you comment under the comment section so yembo enra yensimu sisi quick one onia Kevin Taylor and Wontumi apa insimbi huntuma EDB exumo Minerals Commission or chere sa omupa eye chairman Wontumi ntuma abrana nanado dankwa akufuado eti akonyam se omampan se chairman Wontumi abudi a O2 efri eye ye forest reserve no woni krata bia onua omampan ba abontin e be defend ye ne sansem wosi na me no kasai Katie etimi asusuja edi aguma ama raise a whole lot of heated argument on the show ajemra yedibi exumwo better say mu run simnim
at a point Minerals Commission beka chese chairman Wontumi at the illegal documentations to agudie ewo forest na ono ankasa ma embrasa yenkotu agudie wo mu no na na dodan kwaku be gina TV so ka kire say ono de chairman Wontumi even though there are evidence to show say in krata free Minerals Commission kire say obokro no or yek illegal man chep nana kufu ka kire say ono de onjindi. He said it in our faces. This is a president. What better Ghana for him say, hey, me Jimmy Fu, me a president of Ghana. Dear minimum, and as I sit here, ebi amena mwakumapa, but I cannot vouch for every single NDC person, directly or indirectly. I know me a Ghana need ye. Ebi NDC libi o baby a ono so ya Galamsey ni bi. Inti muma ye nyina ye mbo ye homodin na ye den ye nko okono. Sa asema John Mahama kan ye no. Does it mean say we admit to say Wontumi fight Galamsey? Does it mean say John Mahama catch Ghana for say Galamsey okono abani to minko? This statement John Mahama made, it means to say some people in Ghana, some media personalities, Ghana for they are happy. They are always happy when politicians lie to them. Yes. Because a do point to be a politician honest, no kind of correct Ghana for. Media for the want to try and make it look like the politician should lie to satisfy them. You see, I feel say they're John Mahama Kayano. There are a group of people on radio and on TV. They still want John Mahama to satisfy them by telling them, say, Betwa Montro, send a they will be satisfied. John Mahama too is not ready to do that. And a typical example, Omahine Komna Sante, any Obi Omoa Sempa. Komna Komna Sante, Omahine Komna Sante, ne yiri Jumo Maritime Authority. Ne yire certification illegal. Ne yire the ways and means and maritime authority or my Sante. Today, see a publishing a yire resume, the wife will have to be sacked for maritime authority. I'm telling you. Or my Sante of Asempa, illegality and MPP for piano yire ekoshe maritime authority. They even gave the wife a higher position which she did not deserve. Or San Kamenoka say, salary am I managing or no? She's supposed to refund that salary when she was given that position she didn't deserve. But have you heard Omahine Komna Sante speak about illegality at Maritime Authority? No. You know why? It is because Jimmy. Now, and they're on Metina Radio, so and what did they try to do? John Mahama being honest with Ghanaians, all kind of credit Ghana for no. What they did was, if you Omahine Komna Sante Obi Anoa, we have not been fair to Ekufuado. We have not been fair to Ekufuado. When they be a forest, this young Galamsey. Why not the party chairman, now Oya Galamsey, documentations, Minerals Commission, chair Okase, he does not care. Why not the sector minister, extra a whole report, SIT, a whole party executives in the report say, he did not do anything about it. Or my Komna Santini Obi Muyan Kwasiafo. Telling Ghana for say, we owe Ekufuado an apology. Ekufuado, a foolish man who opened the forest for people to go mine. Nana do danko Ekufuado kwasi ampenya ya chura report this shade in some say take action on the report. This person are involved na otochini ya no kwasi afo. We owe Ekufuado an apology. Are you people stupid? Because John Mahama has been honest with Ghanaians. John Mahama akano kracha Ghana for say, you know, this fight mean to me vouching my every NDC person. I believe some call for the Caribbean Muyebi. As John Mahama speaks, Yanchi NDC Nibia and Fanny Kojina court in 1-4. So you cannot say John Mahama is aware, say NDC Nibi, Galamsey. The statement he was making, he wanted it to understand, say, as far as Oye Nipa, Sebio NDC 4 doors, over thousands, no, the probability, say NDC Nibia Galamsey, it is high. So John Mahama was being realistic with Ghanaians. John Mahama nyeku for the campaign no be gina ho abra onim se problem wo ho, then he's dancing around it. No. Na mum yanko tie Kwabena Asante any obi.
The first step to really having an honest conversation around Galamsey. Now the ball is in the court of the president. Once I went say wa won call for a woman. Now it means say
obi but also unpretend you.
Yeah, sure.
And all this while he's in the known.
I should think so.
Okay. No, by the statement.
Yeah, by this statement, that is on him all this while.
All this while.
In the afternoon, YNE. And I think the job of the president is really cut out. The campaign promise was specific. Say, and Kolana ya ne wo pit ni munenye omo e na aban ni ba bedi wonachi. Aban ni pe campaigns no because campaigns na what see omo a what to adianase from the root. And if campaigns nenso ewo ho a na onim say bi mu ye the party for then the president should help the whole country.
Okay,
na party for no yensan ka won na illegality no to anything.
I think that we have been unfair to Nana Danko Akufo-Addo in his fight against Galamsey. You know, we really have been unfair. Because it was also clear that MPP4 mapa no mutu for magudia omuntu no ne kwanso.
Yes.
You see, intina ana say onyame beko so hira onu team no for monokredi any more principal stance on some of these matters.
Yes. It's not making any sense. We have not been fair to Akufo-Addo because then in call for be to Gala. Did Akufo-Addo ever admit on national television say MPP for to Galamsey? Kwasia for Akufo-Addo achachana oto no. Akwana between national license free gym e posted in Mexico no. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo did he ever for once even admit to say MPP4 are involved in Galamsey? Did he ever once? Do you have one tape of Akufo-Addo Baumia admitting say one of their members, even at the end of the day, Minerals Commission edit document say Chairman Wontumi is working illegally? Did Akufo-Addo even admit when he got the opportunity to tell Ghanaians that he is sorry that a chairman in his party is involved per the document from Minerals Commission? Nana Danko Akufo-Addo when he got the opportunity to prove himself, say onye Jimmy for and that he is not behind the Galamsey no.
Needed as a nation in these times. From the pulpit, do encourage hard work, understanding work as a vocation, and patriotism as a virtue that Ghanaians must continue to embrace in this new year and beyond, so that Ghana will remain a shining star of Africa and a key player on the world stage. Let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta Mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Is not in, and all of you that Akonta Mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak. Further, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources has, through the agency of the Forestry Commission, with the assistance of the military, made the effort to cordon off all 294 sites of forest reserves in the country and rid them of illegal mining as we speak.
The foolishness of a foolish man. Ojina Ghana for him catch say Akonta Mining. Chairman Wontumi mining and yini forest, dear forest, or catch the TV so it's not involved. That was after the Minerals Commission released the statement. Kwasiafo, we owe Akufo-Addo an apology. Akwa we able to national license regime, a mail in Mexico. we owe him an apology. And I'm going to teach you so I'm bodam. And I'm going to teach radio this one. Now bodam. This fake ass nigga with this fake accent telling us Akonta mining is not involved in illegal mining. Now a whole institution that has been given the authority to make sure nobody mines illegal in Ghana. A release statement said, Chairman Wontumi was involved in illegal mining. You foolish people are sitting on TV telling Ghanaians to say, we owe this Achichidie, this Ekufuor, this black ass nigga, fake accent nigga way. We need to apologize to him. This is the same nigga who opened the forest for people to go mine inside. Nana Adodankwa Ekufuor, this short nigga. This is the same nigga who opened the forest, put an ally, gave it to Samuel Abu-Jinapor to go open our virgin forest for Chairman Wontumi, Kate Jemfua, Samia Wuku, Kojo Ponkruma, all the NPP, MPs and ministers to enter our forest. This short nigga, he was the same person who was given a report by the sector minister, Professor Frimpong Boateng, said on taking action. This short nigga, this fake ass nigga, this fake accent nigga. John Mahama who edwuma bo and you pa oye and the dwuma kwa the dwuma dia all dinti ama MPP for tano. And the brass antimembe, Bibia de Bibiada, Bibia Koso, a chronim nipa e di juma Emma Omo e Tomo, and Fasoba, a Jediana das Antiacuma so in your school. A Jedi das Antacuma Suntin and the Asantija Ecoswa and the Obianto the shop. Amwaku hene at the Asante for how Ecoma John Mahama, not John Mahama Tiamusufre, and it's the end there, Kenetia for Ma, Sebio, Omakoji loan, and the loan yati in somewhere about 14%. Omunina elbow say what them, and no any Jumebia John Mahama dear, the regional minister, the Samwako Henemunina, AD Elbow Santamine. And it was antimaimu, that's why MPP now dear Marco Hina Temna Bonidia. Ebesa also, every say Yanka this year, Sebio, ye no, or two for Nana, o dear nim, at the public be Ebefia, or Cassatia the panel, Ebebo Triso. Inti Yatigana, Momayamwa or mine, a mine chichire, Yan at the mine. President Wedim Nyansa, the first time way, the 1 year power did 3 months, what would you make John Mahama Eddie? Weja. Now, Imredu, Yababe delete. It's time to delete. Now, more amunim 24-hour market and say in a pictures net here. My friend Chairman Sanya Kwenim. 24-hour market in Ebinie. And then the John Mahama Eco Commission, Eco Koye short cutting. You better start to see what Ghana no. Cause market when you basically the whole nation. Baby abenyebi. It do busa 24-hour market no. Send a tier 24-hour market na John Mahama enye. Every community, 256 constituencies, and that is how you bring deep governance to the people. This is how you build a nation. Market, another picture. I'm to me actual into 24-hour market now. Oh, and it's a tier, saying a tier, and then John Mahama can't want so much. Memo be nada. A by way, I already said Obabua Ghana. A by way, John Mahama. The first time we know Juma Odin, Juma Ketwa. Memo bin dadao 24-hour market na John Mahama and the other second kobo for my yebe statistics ebinie 24-hour economy market in enie bibia bekoso obi antumi obi bibia bro obi anya obi bibia me na me ka kire wo me say obi ani Ghana obetuma obi bibia bro obi anya obi bibia John Mahama be di so obeboa Ghana obekire Ghana the first time we adwuma dia wo di na bi nsi da yempe we ne peka ya botium yepe eye a whole LLC me say the MPP is a limited liability company egu Niparo DMPP, he was manufactured in Germany, March 1962 by Kantanka. Bawomia Kantanka na Modin war. Ni project work ewa Germany 1962. Bawomia nipa. Ya de Trophy anwa ene so Bawomia joint. Anything na osreti sa tekino. Oja. Ubofu. Odia wo. Unim dia bag oja. Ka okra goja oja ho. Wakasa enra Oshia labor unions. It's time for deletion. Nyoma atro mutwagu system no emredu say ye be delete na ya upload mono a no kore egu utrim inti bie wadwunim because it's about time. I'm about to press delete. MPP meguno meguno na dia paper ye to atwene MPP meguno easy enye dwuma na nya den kura MPP na say MPP ya atro for party inti de mehia ne sembe no kore eno ani so hia na meguno it is a limited liability company meguno. It is time to delete. Me be delete atro no me wi na ma upload no kore gu trim na dia chechire man no deletion time. Andra John Dramani Mahama esia labor unions and they and one thing about John Mahama and NDC abanya sometimes some of us we get frustrated. Eye mo Ghana for ni bi. Ni nyina ne say, I na ma adwene ya mo say, Abanwe is too soft and too transparent. And yes, it is because you lived under a tyrant for 8 years. Until when you see governance that is true and pure and honest, we start to panic. We start to feel, say, hey, where the news is too good to hear, or the news is too good to have an impact on our life. And it's sometimes Ghana for no, you two people say, John Mahama into a politician. Hey, into John Mahama into Abawe, Adentina, Wontumi enye de na MPP ya, omutu chantro. Because we are now living with a government that is going to be transparent, that is honest. What you see is what you get. John Mahama kachiremo. Or say NDC Abawe, bibi no one better temo. John Mahama onjina Ghana for nim encha Ghana for ntro for dia ehiano, because he's got nothing to lose. All that he needs to do is to tell you the truth for us to solve the problem. Now John Mahama opposition, okay, send me. Yen nyina hu eye senior eye MPP for Eddie Galamsey, Eddie Ku Ghana. It was under MPP. And Nana Dankwe Kufuado, Eddie Baumia, Echo Cabinet meeting. And I'm catching Samuel Abujina Pose, Ombie Yakwaye. I him for more Ghana in him. I saw for more Ghana in him. Eye Kufuanim, Hakro Uswajimanim. Eye MPP NEC, National Executive Council in Peniform to a Fujini, Omunim. Yakwaye na Yankomuda under MPP. Nanado Dankwe Kufuado, Eddie Baumia catch Samuel Abujina Pose, Uncle Parliament. Na Uncle Shemra, no mumbie kwaye no, na MPP nko digalawum. John Mahama ni NDC for opposition. Omuka say, Sanyo man emwa. Galamsey, enye ndene start ye. President na otiso eye Ekufuado, one the vice president na opeso be the president no. Omuntia say, ebetuma ko Galamsey na, e wo say ye kan no kredi no kure Ghana for. Na say yentumi andi no kure anka no kure kire Ghana for a, ebedu pempenso bi no, ebne kono ebeye din. It's not John Mahama ni NDC opposition. I'm catching Ghana for say. So omo be the president. John Mahama can several times obedi president. Na ni hu nipa kura eye Galamsey a. Fancy Obama Ghana for ati ase sa nipa no obeyi ne to akonwa. In fact, John Mahama in the past obedi president by 1 year no. Okachire say oti enya evidence say eye ne hu nipa ana MPP NDC mu nipa ana executive director or indirect be involved eye Galamsey no oye investigations na ye chewa. 1, obey you to akunwa, and 2, obey make sure so wako jina dien, wako jina dien court, emi bua for. John Mahama didn't mince words, and he has never shied away from those statements. And John Mahama eka brofo, Oshia labor unions, waka semi, mama membo na mi jujo munchiro.
Illegal mining has eaten into the fabric of our society, and I must say that it is not only a menace to our society, but it has involved the circle of traditional rulers, political party appointees and everything. And so even when one party changes, those who were running some operation who went to one party will go to the next party and say, oh, now that you have come and take over this operation and let's share, and we too will be getting small. This is what we're doing. And so I don't kid myself that we don't have our own people involved. And the work of the NIMOS is not easy. They go to a community and the chiefs, the youth, and everybody come out and resist them. And so I didn't kid myself that we will be able to win that fight overnight. But we cannot relent. We must continue.
Bro, for John Mahama, Andrew Oshia Labor Union, or kind of simple and straightforward. Or say, Galamsey kunena form. Or position or catch the Ghana for. Say Galamsey no. Enya diebia ye wuni se edafoma eye ekoketwa. Na ofato no ho se obeko Galamsey no. Or say yin ati ase. Galamsey ko du pempenso bia obeko kuro bi so no. Ahemfo, ahema, asofo ekromumma ene sebio politicians omukromunye politicians ni businessmen omunyina je omuhujimu o say de na eye ne nwanwa krampo ne say edum pempenso bi a omu a wo so omukoko Galamsey ni te say naimos omutumi duru kuro bi so na ekrom ho ma emu ahemfo emu ahema emu businessmen emu asofo na omu need de naimos na e wo say omukko eye Galamsey no kontokwa o say opese Ghana 40 as say ontena Ghana for nim ene sebio omo ye adwuma omo ye civil servant odo mudi nkomo entwa omo ntro o say ye nyina enim aban ene ye nyina enim amamuo se ne tie de owanhu ne say aban ko na aban ba sebio aban a ekọ no emu nipa na ebia omo ye Galamsey no se aban foforo ba de omo ye ne say omo tumi ka kira aban foforo no mu nipa bia sebio omo nya omo adwene say omo bebo omo ya kikire man say oh na me ye Galamsey me na me che ma Wontumi me na me ye Galamsey me na me kedjemfua na me ye Galamsey me na me gabi ochedako na me ye Galamsey me na me kojo ponkruma na me ye Galamsey me na me kojo samia wuku me na me Galamsey me na me ye Charles Bisu de omo ye ne say omo ka say oh and ye ne efra ban mu de enye concession we wo so dibi na ma me kakra o say these are realities e wo ho o say ontwo bia ntro because NDC for doors we wiase doors wo Ghana ontumi nkan obia no o gidi say ebeye se NDC for bi krampo sebio aban sesai no omo bi de omo haji Galamsey mu. The president did not mince words. The president did not come to act as if say onye Ghanaian. You cannot tell me say Ghana na yetino there is no NDC person, direct or indirect, involved in Galamsey. If I sit here and tell you that, and then the president was realistic with the people. In fact, NDC for and I don't have control over every NDC person, but from my experience and as a Ghanaian, the probability, I can vouch for every NDC person or Ghana say NDC DB and Galamsey or see. Enya ne wanwa onkede ne ho enya ne wanwa say NDC for the bi krampa omonti asem omonti afutuo a sebio omode omonyoma dwene so oboba
abusuan eni komo we eyensema hodo a ekọ so channel no so mam ena wase se wo jemre da sene so oba de ndia dumi edumi ne onua e besen ahyia